Shocking the bios. I don't know if anyone will be shocked in this. I will be shocked if I remember where we are. Also, hair update from yesterday. I only cut an inch off, like it's just a trim, and I just did a highlight. So, congratulations, we've survived the threat of having like a bob or something. I have to move my water. Thank you. Have to move my water because I am in danger currently of knocking it onto my keyboard. It always looks different like the next day, like looks longer to me the next day for whatever reason. I think I curled my hair differently probably. Anyway, we survived without getting blue hair and or bangs and or a bob. So, success. Basically, no one put me into an emotional spiral between last night and when I got my hair cut today. So, all good things. How was your day, Rock? Did you get anything for free today? I I'm actually trying to remember the last thing I got for free and I cannot. I keep trying to manifest I'm gonna get some sort of like pastry or coffee for free. Did lots of work. Well, at least it was good, you know? Sometimes like a productive day, you walk away feeling like really good. Oh my gosh, hi. Hi E. Thank you so much for subbing. For 45 months. That's crazy. Um hello. How are you? How was your day? If you got anything for free, please share with the class. Um but yeah, sometimes like a productive day can be a really good day. And you feel really good about it. And then sometimes it just wipes you out. It's just like one of those. And then I also feel like if I don't have, like on the flip side, if I don't have a productive day at all, like if I just couch rot and watch TV or something, then I feel like I've done nothing and I feel like negative. I don't know, I feel down if I don't make progress on like something. I'm a terrible rester. I'm horrible at resting. Like really, I pretty much like my body has to like make me sick to slow me down. And so I feel like if I don't rest enough, she will do that. She's like, it's time for a couch rot day. And I just am not about it. Maybe, but uh hear me out. We'll figure it out along the way together. I I think this counts as like a fun activity. I don't know if this counts as rest. If here counts as rest, but it counts as a fun activity. So there's that. I also feel like if I don't do anything in a day that's like for me, like for myself, which in a lot of cases is what's I think rock and roll. Oh my gosh, 60 stream? That's crazy. I am very rock and roll, which is why I don't which is why I don't rest apparently. I sleep now more than I used to. So there's that. I have accepted through our many conversations that sleep actually is something that I need. And if I am super high functioning on 3 hours of sleep, that's adrenaline. That's not me. That's not me actually being well rested. So I have gotten better in some ways, but But yeah, after this, guys, I will go chill. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna watch, I don't know, like a little chill show and cuddle my puppy. Jasper is definitely, he counts, right? He's like an emotional support dog. Will you? Yes. I do like chill at night, like before I go to sleep. The problem is I go to sleep like pretty quickly, I think, like maybe too quickly, where I get like not that much chill time and then I'm out and then the day starts over again. But that's fine. I have a lot of aspirations, okay? I have a lot of things that I'm trying to make happen, and I don't have enough hours in the day, and unfortunately, I'm human and have to sleep. That's really my problem. Allegedly. Hi. Hi, Flashman. Oh my gosh, how's the train today? Do you have a couple in front of you, like Super PDA again? Like, what's the situation this time? I kind of feel like reporting from the train could be a segment on here. It could be fun. It's like, what's going on the train today? I'm so curious. I think that if I remember right, the PDA couple like got off the train or something, and then you were good to go. Also, we are supposed to play BioShock, but if Austin does not pop in, we will be changing that to something else because we obviously can't play without Austin. Austin might have given up on me because it is pretty late. I did give like a heads up that I'd probably be streaming later, but this is quite a bit later, you know? Oh, okay, that's fine. We can't play without Austin. We can't do it. Okay. Da da. I changed it. We're gonna play Reanimal and continue our cycle to get through these games. So I did it. I changed the category. If it doesn't show up, guess it's fine. Austin might be stressed out for if Austin watches the stream back at all. Like in the first 5 minutes, I'm just like, we're gonna play BioShock, and Austin's probably like, oh my gosh. No. And then like, so hopefully I'll message in Discord if I can remember and be like, we changed the game. Yeah, I'm sorry. Up too late. We lost Austin. And you have an old bulb man. You can put your feet up. Oh, nice. He did. He said it in Discord. I clearly missed this, as I often do. I have so many. I do have Discord notifications on my phone, but I get so many notifications that they get like I have them turned on now, but I get so many notifications that they get just like buried. Um and that's just the way it is. So if Austin goes back and watches, I think part of the stream like tomorrow, then I think it still counts. But yeah, I think so. And if not, I mean, it's so flattering that you guys have such insane streaks. Oh, it's not about Discord like notifications. It's like other applications and text messages and phone calls, and I briefly turned on my Instagram notifications and that has to go. I just needed to I basically was like just needing to see if something was getting pushed out. And I need to turn them off because it's I love I here's the thing. I think in a perfect world, it would be nice to keep them on if they didn't drown out everything else. But yeah, Discord is not like, it's not that you guys are too active on Discord. Please be as active as you want on Discord. It is my other apps and messages that are drowning Discord. But yes, it's so crazy that you guys have such long streaks, and I appreciate it so much. Um, but yeah, like I think that it would be really insane of me to expect you guys to come to every stream ever. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna happen. Like you guys are gonna miss, and then it's just gonna be like starting back over again. Or, we'll see. Maybe Austin watches it back and then has like a bajillion stream streak again. I do think it's so cool though. Oh, thank you, Flashman. I feel like Flashman, you pop into like every stream, but the what killed you for like probably a little while was Fridays. It would be like, and Friday. Oh, really? Interesting. That's really cool. Oh, you live like an hour from New York City, but I refuse to drive into the city, so I take the train. You know what? Me too. Actually, I've never taken the train in New York, or no subway in New York. No, I've only Ubered. That's like literally it. And but but yeah, I don't know where the gas stations are in New York, to be honest. And that's that. I don't know where they hide them. Like I really don't. Like last time I was there, I actively like looked for gas stations because you see all these Ubers and no gas stations like you would here. See, that's what Austin might do tomorrow. I kind of imagine in New York there's just like one street that only locals know about, and it's just all gas stations. I don't know that it exists, but in my mind it does. But yeah, I've never taken the subway there, which I don't know. It's mostly because where I was like traveling there, like we didn't have to. But also, I feel like because I've taken the train systems in Japan, my comparison of the subway in New York would be like, it would be scary compared to Japan, and dirty, probably really dirty. Yeah, the gas stations are my question too. Oh my gosh, I love that we have the same question. Good. It's not just me. Yeah, I like noticed that. I was like, something seems strange. Like something seems kind of like weird. And I couldn't like figure out what it was. And then it wasn't until I guess like the last time I was in New York that it hit me. And I was like, oh, there are no gas stations. I guess like, I don't know. It wasn't my problem. So didn't really think about it until I thought about it. The subways are so easy with Apple Maps. That's good. I assumed they would be easy. I mean, I understand how to navigate them in a foreign country, so I figure I could figure out the ones in New York if life ever put me there. you know? Oh my gosh, hi, SOS. How are you? How is life? We are already at 15 minutes. We are going way past our 10-minute. Just chat time. We're doing great, guys. I always just Lyft or subway train. Do you guys prefer Lyft or Uber? Just curious, like, what is your ride of choice? Whenever I'm traveling, I always check the rates for both. And I just pick what's cheapest. But we're getting, I think they're called, like, Waymoos in Nashville. And no one is driving them. They drive themselves. Never take the metro in LA. And they are terrible. I believe that 100%. I've never even considered that. I've never considered that a possibility. I've never said, hey, let's do this, ever. Uber mostly, but Lyft is cheaper. Yeah. Have you taken one? So before, not like we just got them in Nashville. I was aware that they had them in like LA and a couple of other like major cities. Like I had heard of their existence mostly through TikTok, you know? And I would watch like people get pulled over in them, or like the cars trying to run a red light and they're just panicking, and I'm like, oh gosh. And then like we get them in Nashville and I'm like, oh, why do I kind of want to try one? Like just to see what they're like. It's like, that's, you know what? They're stealing my job. All right. They are stealing my job as world's greatest Uber driver. And I should be mad at them. I should protest them. Someone new is gonna pop in here and they're gonna believe I'm an Uber driver, and I really hope that we all run with it. I hope that we all just take that and go, and then we immediately have to drive in a game. Oh my gosh, that would be the best. Oh my gosh, hi, Pokil. How are you? How's your day? They're still pretty illegal on the East Coast. I didn't realize they were illegal. Like real illegal, or like when I use illegal? when I use it and it doesn't mean the actual word. Are you an Uber driver? Everyone, let's run with it. Run with it. Run with it. Let's go. This is our time. This is it. We have Pokill hooked, and we can talk about what a fabulous Uber driver I am. They're way cheaper. They should be. Yeah. What? That's so interesting. Huh. I so keeps extra waters in the back. I do. I do. I keep extra waters, and I let you play your playlist because I'm so nice. And also so that you still give me a 5-star rating if we get into a tiny little fender bender, and or if you've seen my driving in games, drive off a cliff or into a tree or do a somersault or a rollover. But I'm really nice. I probably take the wrong turn every single time, right? Because I have no sense of direction. And but yeah, I keep free water in the back though. So give me 5 stars. Thank you. Cannot parallel park to save my life, so I'm going to need you to get out of the car and direct me. Please. But you know what? We're going to do it together. We're going to get there together. It's going to be fine. Hi, Starbreeze. How are you? What's up? Um, they're so new they don't have. I mean, that makes sense. I do. I have all the chargers. I love that you're just like gassing me up as an Uber driver. I'd be the best one ever. I don't want to hear any complaining the next game I drive in. I just want to hear that you guys are all strapping in. You watched a few scary movies about Uber drivers? Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've had some interesting ones. And it's especially okay, I have to put this on just chatting for now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've literally changed the game category. Now this is my third time. So especially gosh, the worst thing is when you are like traveling and why didn't you update? And your like flight gets in super late and you got to take an Uber to like wherever you're staying or like what like you've decided to do an Uber. I don't know. You're traveling, you have to get to the airport, to a friend's house, whatever your situation is, and you get a scary Uber driver who you have like convince yourself midway through the drive is going to kidnap you. Oh, I do. I literally thought about that today, Rock. I literally thought about it today because so I didn't have this today because I went and had my hair done, but I have in my schedule like some time dedicated to stream updates because I really want to update nice things for you guys on stream. And literally one of the the probably number one thing on the list is make Rock an editor, and I am so sorry. You are such an angel for not complaining to me like literally every single day. So, thank you. It's really hurting myself probably more than it's hurting you. Um, but anyway, oh my gosh, bye SOS. I'm so sorry you just now saw that. Bye bye bye. Have good sleep. Thank you. Thank you, Flashman. Girl, if you don't have another 25-minute, oh no, drive after the rain. But Uber's really, I've had some very interesting ones or very creepy ones. And like I want to say that it's not as creepy like if you're with a friend and you think that would be like safety in numbers. I still get creeped out like when I'm with like another girly pop and it's just us and we're like in an Uber and we're going to like whatever destination. I've had an Uber and they're not supposed to do this. I may have said this before. I was with a friend and this Uber was kind of like a little eccentric and they took like this really strange back way to get to our destination. And I was like, oh my gosh, please don't let this person murder me. And so I'm like being extra nice. And that's really my strategy. I am nice and chatty because I'm like, if I'm really nice, maybe you won't murder me. Like, if I think there's some like statistic out there, or I may have seen this on a TV show, but if you like share personal information with someone who is like a murderer, like they will not murder you because they will hopefully, if they have empathy, gain empathy for you. Um, anyways, so I am being like super chatty with this Uber, and this Uber driver, as we're getting closer to my destination, just like full stops in the road and turns around and gives me his like contact information. And you're not supposed to like give like clients, whatever, with Uber, your contact information. I've since been told after the story, but I was just like, oh my gosh, please get to our destination. So of course, like I took it and I'm like, thanks. um, but yeah, just like you can't wait to get out of this vehicle, and they just stop and proceed to make the drive that much longer, and it's just like, oh, um, honestly, usually if I'm in an Uber, I'm like, mm, okay, I feel like there's a middle ground. I really do. Because if I'm with like a friend, then I probably want to talk to like my friend, or like we don't want to talk. Like we want to just like be on our phones for the Uber and then like talk later depending on like what the vibe is. I don't mind like a friendly Uber driver who is, I like when they're friendly. I don't like when I get in the car and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, like how are you?" and then they just like don't answer, and I feel like that's really weird. Um but I feel like if the Uber driver's really chatty, they are like 90% more likely to miss the turn and then you're stuck in there for longer. So I would say that the dead silence is almost better because you get to your destination a little bit faster. But I'm very distracting. So if I get a chatty Uber driver, we take in a wrong turn because I will distract you. No, Starbreeze. It's not like that. It's like if I'm trapped in a car with you and you're my Uber driver and you're giving me like weird vibes, you know? Um there's definitely a difference. There's a difference between, because I like have really good conversations with strangers all the time, and that's great and that's like totally different. But there's a vibe. Like if you're putting out a really sketchy vibe, and I don't remember the exact like situation with this Uber driver. It was just like weird stuff that he said. But like this is a good example of something that's really weird. And you guys have probably heard this story before, but just so Starbreeze doesn't think that like you automatically get classified um in my book as like a serial killer if you're really like, you know, um if you're an Uber driver and I'm just really chatty. That's not the case. Like, you have to do something weird. Like, when I was at the park with Jasper and this, like, I don't know, like, older dude was playing. I think I probably told you about this. Playing with, like, a remote control car. And you know how you feel like eyes on you? I was waiting for my ride. I have like Jasper, we're just like sitting on a bench, and I like felt him watching me, so I like turned and I made eye contact with him, and of course I like kind of like look away, like I knew what he was doing. He's playing with the car, and in my mind I'm like, do not drive that car over here. Please do not drive that car over here. And he did. He absolutely did. And then he wandered over there and started making conversation with me, and he was like trying to figure out where I lived, like asking me all sorts of questions. And he was asking questions about like, he was just like trying to like figure out too much like information about me. And it was so obviously like weird that this like biker dude, another like, I mean, he was probably like, I don't know, like somewhere in the realm of like my dad's age. Like this dude comes over here and he like notices, he's probably like a girl dad. He notices that I'm in trouble and he's like, I have to save this poor girl. And he like literally intervenes, and and there was a dog park that I had already been to. And so he inserts himself into the conversation. And he's like, oh, like, you know, Like, aren't you about to like go to the dog park? So I could like get away basically and kind of like confirm like, yeah, this is really weird. And I was like, oh yeah, like, and then I like left and then I like hid at the dog park from the car dude who was being super creepy. And yeah, until my ride got there. What a Chad. He was too old to be a Chad. Like, this dude was older than my dad. Like, he was way too old to be a Chad. Um, but yeah, it wasn't like and he might have been totally harmless, but also know your situation. Like, if you see a girly who is sitting just enjoying her space by herself and she's like with her dog, she's waiting on a ride, she probably doesn't want to start a conversation. She probably doesn't want you to like bring your remote control car over there. Like, she's by herself, she probably doesn't want to talk to like a random man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she probably doesn't. So yeah, Chad has no age. Oh no, I consider like Chads like to be like kind of the stereotype for like a Kyle or a frat boy or something like that. But the dude who rescued me, the bike guy, oh my gosh, my hero, my absolute hero. No, it's like more so, it's like picture that, but like within a wider age range, you know? Basically, you know it when you see it. I could pull up videos. I could pull up pictures. It's a different variety from like TikTok boy, but it's like there's different varieties because there's like I live in the South, so there's redneck ones. There's some that are like very fratish. But yeah, think about like if you've seen the memes that's like Braxton, Kyle, Chad, like it's like this, it's all in the same rim of that. But it's like just, I mean, it's a stereotype for the name. It's kind of like, what the world has done to like Jessica or Karen. It's like the same idea. It's just a stereotype applied to a name. Like my dad will sue you. There we go. It's like my dad will sue you. It's that. And so I wouldn't like classify these people as like Chads. The dude on the bike, absolute hero. Definitely a girl dad. Definitely saved me. At least from a even more creepy conversation. I feel like, I mean, I know there are some, but I feel like we obviously made a really funny stereotype for that name. I feel like I've made a stereotype for my name, Stabby. Gosh, I don't remember what I said earlier, but I came up with like the most brilliant thing and it had to do with Stabby and I don't remember you know what it was. Sometimes, guys, I get these like brilliant ideas right before I'm about to go to sleep. If I wake up in the middle of the night or if I just wake up in the morning. It's like a brilliant idea. And I'll be like, I'm definitely gonna remember this. I don't need to write it down. I'm definitely gonna remember this tomorrow. And guess what? I remember having the idea. I remember like a little faint, like little piece of the idea. I don't remember what it is. Girl, I don't remember. I have no clue. But I remember it was a brilliant idea. And I have to start writing it down. But here's the other thing about me. If I am half asleep and I'm writing things down, it does not make any sense. Because I used to, and I need to do this again, I used to write in my notes on my phone, which is, by the way, an insane place if you ever take a visit to the notes on my phone. I'm convinced that every girl's notes on their phone is pure chaos. But yeah, I used to write down like my dreams and then I would go back and read them and it would not make any sense. And in the moment when I'm typing them, perfect sense. I think I am writing like the next great novel, you know? That is how good that dream is. And then I read it back and it's like it does not make a bit, not even. It's like even me typing it, I've misspelled everything. The sentence doesn't make sense. It really shows like when you are super, super sleepy, you're basically drunk. Like you are sleep drunk. And you cannot be trusted. Not even the text. I also sometimes have dreams that I've sent a text and I haven't. And then that's sometimes a problem too. Like I'll dream that I answer you and I haven't. But I did in my dream. And then it gets extra confusing because I can read in my dreams. And so for a while, because I had heard before that if you can read in your dreams, that's one way to like see if you're dreaming because you're not supposed to be able to. So in my dreams, I'd be like, okay, I'm going to see if I can read. Oh, I can read. Must be real. Must be real life. So that doesn't work for me. I also heard to look down at your hand to see if you have extra fingers, but that's not a thing for me either. Which is so I don't know. Usually I try to remember in the dream like waking up that morning. I'm like, does it make sense that we are here? Like do I remember getting ready to go to this location? And why is my elementary school merged with my house? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll try to find some sort of like fallacy in it, and I would be like, oh, okay. So, like, this is interesting. Must be dreaming. But I've like invented certain places in my dreams that I can revisit. And I don't know why it's like that. But it is. I wish that. No, I don't. No, I don't. I was about to make such an unhinged wish. I was about to be like, it'd be really cool if you could record your dreams. And then we could react to them on Twitch. We could not do that. We could not do that at all. It would be so unhinged. I don't need you guys to know what goes on in my head. We don't, none of us need that. Turn the school into their dream house. I think I did see like a video clip of it somewhere. And that is an insane house. Because think about how many rooms. I hope you are hiring someone to clean that because it would not be me. No. No. Like, could you imagine? And you know what? I probably think about this more because I'm entering like, I feel like I'm entering like a stage of realizing that when things are organized around me, my anxiety is better. Does that make sense? And so when I think about having an entire like school sized house, Do you no, no. My anxiety would be unreal. First off, a murderer could hide anywhere. I play a lot of scary games. A murderer could hide anywhere in that house. That is a scary game waiting to happen. For and also, but like for real, I am noticing that when I am more organized, my anxiety is better. And so really trying to make that a lifestyle change, you know? So I had heard other people talk about that on literally, I'm telling you, like whatever For You page I ended up on where we were giving out anxiety tips. That one was a good one. Would be the one cleaning it? Absolutely not. No. No. Like my area, like my room in it, yes. But in this delusional universe, I guess I own the schoolhouse mansion. And so in delusional universe, like absolutely not. I will I will flip it and sell it and buy something much smaller. And I will be happy in that space in the Lulu universe. Would you guys prefer to live in, oh gosh, now I'm about to be a hypocrite because I'll tell you, like for real, if I got a call tomorrow that said that I inherited a castle, um, girl, I go live in that castle. I would be a princess. I'd be like, I accept. um, so with that in mind, would you guys rather live in a super like nice, luxurious like apartment or but like a modest, like like a smaller, but it's like super nice, you've made it however you want it. Um would you rather live in like that or like a small home or I don't know, whatever delusion I'm creating for this or a mansion, a massive mansion? And you're not allowed in this situation to hire a cleaning crew, and you're not allowed to have a bunch of friends live with you. Exactly. Um, I'm not picky. I would take any castle. Most any castle. Don't quote me on that because I know there's a couple that are like falling apart and they're like trying to give them away. They're like, "Please someone maintain this." That's not me. That is not for your girl. That is not nope. I need a castle that is already being maintained that has its own staff and I just come in there and I am the princess, says the American. But like that is what I would like in my pretend world, okay? This is very like we've taken a turn. We've taken a turn down like Princess Diaries Avenue. I'm over here in my Disney princess era on like where should we live? I take the castle mansion. You're selling it and buying a better house. I mean, I feel like that's a good idea. There's a castle not far from here, and they have the Renaissance Fair here, like across the street from it. I mean, that doesn't count though, because I want like a castle. I want a castle and I want people to rule. Okay, Princess Diaries be in real life. I clearly, you know what? I've tried to manifest it just now, and if it doesn't happen, then no. No. Test in the waters. Yeah. I've been to one before, but it's been a while. I really wanted to go to one this year, but I don't think I have. It's literally going on this month, but I don't have the free time for it right now, which sucks. Because I think it's on like Saturdays, and then every single Saturday of this month, I've had something going on where I can't go. So sad. Oh my gosh. So we're both manifesting things. I like it. I support it. I wish I could. Um, I will say I don't know why any of you need to know this, but I bought, it's like, instead of a bath bomb or something like that, it's like this, like lavender and magnesium and all the things. It's like to relax you. And it's almost like an oil versus a balm. Anyways, I tried it out and I really, really liked it. So that's relaxing. I don't know why you needed to know that. You didn't need to know that at all. But I love a good like self-care skincare night kind of thing. Like I like to do an amateur facial. You know what I mean? That that is such an unhinged thought. Flashman. 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 I think you just want to be a royal and you can find like a different royal. You can find a different different place to focus on. There are others. Um why don't you just like buy an island and make your own kingdom? Honestly, I would, and it would be so fun. I would make an island and turn it into like I don't know, it'd be I was gonna say I'm about halfway through that sentence, I realized I think I'm making an island for LARPing. I was like I would make it super like gamery. Like it'd be really fun. It'd be like an attraction. And I'm like, girl. I'm like, what are you doing? Or I could do like Mr. Beast and just like host a bunch of game competitions, just make them up. Oh my gosh, I could have like my own The Forest. I could watch people just suffer on my gaming competitions. This could be my new streaming. I just watch it and react to it. Oh, you guys are getting such a different side of me. That would be stabby talking. But I want England. I don't think you can have England. Like, I don't think I can have England. And I like know from my ancestry that there's a castle there that has like one of my ancestors hanging in it. And I really know that if I show up, they're gonna be like, and you were going straight back to America. Um, lifetime ban, actually. Um, they're not gonna they're not gonna have a little Princess Diaries moment for me. Nope. Live Music Island, that would be cool. It would be so cool. You could just pay people to clean. Oh my gosh, hi, Ashwood. How are you? Welcome to this is unintentional yap chat, which very on brand for us. I feel like it hasn't happened for like a good week and a half. Maybe two. So this is good for us, and I feel like this is fun. So there's that. We started out, we're like, we're gonna play Bioshock, but I didn't realize that Austin had already fallen asleep and posted it in Discord, and I am such a bad streamer girl for not reading Discord, but everyone else told me, so we changed it. I'm like, okay. Instead, we're gonna play Reanimal. And then I couldn't stop talking. And so now we're here. And a just chatting stream. Welcome to my podcast. Love a yap. I'm so glad. You stopped by the YouTube. Thank you. Which one? I assume the gaming one. Because that's the one I've posted in last. Yeah. The vloggies had a short break during the busy season. Technically, I'm supposed to film a vlog tomorrow, and we all gotta hope and pray it happens and that nothing interferes. Someone do like a dance. Someone do some sort of like good energy. Like a rain dance. I don't know. Also, by the way, it is supposed to rain for like the next 10 days here. It's about to be. I shouldn't complain because we've been in a drought apparently, but I live my best life when it's sunny outside because I am the sunshine and it makes me very happy. And it's about to rain for a very long time and it displeases me. I'm like, my hair is going to be a frizzy mess and I'm not going to be able to have my evening outside time. The live stream. Oh, really? Aw, thank you. I'm glad that works or something. That's cool. Um, oh yeah, hi from YouTube. Wow, I do a great job at looking at the multi-chat. I say exaggeratingly. I don't. I have both my chats up, but the multi-chat is like this, everyone gets the same color. You're all pink. And that's one of the things I have to change when I start doing my updates on Twitch is YouTube, and it's honestly not a huge deal right now, so it hasn't been priority, but I need my little chat feature in this screen to show. So back, why can't I have England? I mean, England is not mine to give to you. So I guess go ask England, but I'm pretty sure I speak for England at the moment. Gotta split the focus. So basically, my idea is to make sure that they're all combined in this chat that you guys see, but also in my chat. It'd be great if I could like color code you guys where it doesn't all look like one big pink. Like you guys, some of you are purple, some of you are red, some of you are green, some of you are, like you get the idea. But everyone's pink in the multi chat right now. You do have dibs on purple. Your professor is not confirming or denying. I mean, how would you even get this information? Like, how is this rumor even started? That's like me saying, like, guys, tomorrow, like, I have a meeting and it's with, I mean, you could literally make up anything. You could make up absolutely anything. I could be like, tomorrow I may or may not be meeting Zendaya. Like, and like, it's not technically a lie because guess what I said or may not. But there's no context behind it. And she may or may not be letting me shop her closet. Oh my gosh, that would be my dream. Because she is like the queen of the red carpet. I love all her red carpet looks. Oh, interesting. I mean, definitely could be. I don't know enough about royals to know if anyone else fits that. So, with tie, but isn't she like in the royal family instead of has ties to? Like, technically, she's like in it. Oh, okay. I mean, that's cool. Just like makes a face. It's like winks. Can't tell you. Wink, wink. This person is worse at keeping secrets than me. Okay? Like, I imagine you would have to go through a lot of security, you know, a lot of background checking for that. It's like, because actress is one thing, but then once you're part of the royal family, I assume that just comes with a lot of protocols, like a lot. And as much as I joke about how fun it would be to live in a castle and be a princess and all the things, it would probably actually suck, like a lot. Especially if you're born into it and that's just your life and you don't get to choose and you're just always in front of the public eye and you can never mess up and you have to always be perfect. It probably sucks kind of a lot. Well, nice. He sounds very important. Like, I also think that would be something that would suck about being an A-lister because, like, what do you mean that every time I walk outside, I'm gonna have someone photograph me? I don't look cute every day. Some days I look like a gremlin. What do you mean I can't look like a gremlin anymore? And I have to always be nice and I can't ever have a bad day. Because if you have a bad day and you snap at someone and it ends up on the internet, then you're suddenly like a super toxic celebrity, even though maybe you just had a super bad day that day, like everybody else in this world. But you don't get the grace of everyone else in this world as soon as that ends up on the internet. You probably have enough money for a stylist team at that point. But I mean, do you really want to have that every single day? Because I don't. I enjoy looking like a gremlin sometimes. You know? Like, that's relaxing and comfortable. I wanna walk outside and look kind of like Adam Sandler and just like live my life. And like I want to have those days. And if no one is on the like women as soon as we get home try to become one with Adam Sandler, like you guys are probably not on that For You page, but it's hilarious and it's so accurate. It's the most accurate thing ever. Proudly. It looks, oh my gosh, that's so smart. The same picture every day. You would carry silly string? That's super smart. Way to go, Spider Man. I wonder if, like, oh, well, clearly we've been yapping for like an hour. I wonder if, like, certain celebrities wear wigs and you just, like, don't know who they are. Anyway, all this is to say, I think there are, like, downsides of being that public. I think there's a lot of upsides too. Like, you get a lot of opportunities, but people are so unforgiving now. Like, you're not allowed to make mistakes. And I'm guilty of it too sometimes. Like, someone like massively like disappoints you with their behavior or doing something that you just like do not agree with. And it's like, okay, well, I don't feel like I really want to be their fan, you know? And in a lot of cases, like we kind of hold on to that almost like a grudge, like a friend that did something to you. And then like years pass and maybe they're not that person anymore, or maybe they've grown and changed. And maybe, and they just like said something stupid, which everyone in this universe has done, but they just said it in front of like a camera. So like I'm guilty of it too, but also like I would fear it. If I were an A-lister, I would fear. I yap all the time, guys. I don't know what comes out of my mouth. I would be like, oh my gosh, I would actually be fearful of accidentally hurting someone's feelings. And that would suck. Sometimes they go into the subway and no one recognizes them. They probably do look different, like, in their day-to-day. But anyway. This is also why I can't be a comedian, because they have to, like, walk the line between, like the controversial line, and I'm like, I don't think that's for me. Like, I really don't. Like, I guess the games I play are, like, kind of that sometimes. Oh, one more stop, let's go. Yay, you're almost there. And I've been here to entertain you almost the whole time. But I'm also about to go. Now that we've talked about, let's see, all the things, hair, being your Uber driver, New York, what it would be like to be a celebrity, wanting to be like a princess, wanting to live in a castle. But yeah, I do think it would be hard to never be able to make a mistake. Or I just let Stabby go wild. And then you know what? That would make great TV. Give me a reality TV show. Dreams. And okay. We will circle back to our games tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming to this unscheduled yap stream. It was really fun. And I will see you tomorrow. We can just, we'll see. We'll see what the future holds. Okay. Good night, you guys. Hope you have the sweetest dreams. Good night.